up, guys? Welcome back to Coltown. Today I have Razzer and Adrian. And we're gonna. This is gonna be a different type of video. We're gonna do an AMA. A while back I tweeted and had questions asked, and now we're just gonna answer them. All right. So the first question, and I'll like put them on the screen myself. Surgical TS asked, "How is it to sleep every day in the same house with the sexy and OP Razzer?" Well, we share a bed, of course, so it's great, except for when he steals the covers. Not really, just kidding. We have our own rooms. Yeah. What do you feel like, Adrian?
How does it feel to be blessed with my presence?
You might be the best couple in NA, but I own Razzer. Razzer is mine.
Oh yeah?
And I share with you sometimes.
Okay. Chachi said, "Who's your favorite and least favorite Clash player in the house?"
Me.
Oh yeah, you're your favorite.
You're your own favorite.
I'm your favorite.
Okay.
I guess we have that answered.
And then Chachi's definitely the least favorite.
Chachi's the least favorite,
especially because he asked the question. No, I don't hate any of these guys. We get along well.
We're like a family.
Oh, Swood asked, "How many CRL matches are we watching from other teams' regions, if any?" We watch not every match, but we watch some from every region.
Yeah. Lots of EU.
Yeah, for sure.
Also the top teams from like Asian regions.
Yes, yeah. We watch everyone.
And hopefully LATAM.
Yeah. And then Trong asked when I can visit the Cole CR house. I'm not sure about that.
If you come with
he's
tacos,
welcome.
deal.
Trong is awesome though. I've met him in person several times. Nebula, who would you say is the most influential person for you, both for CR and in real life? Early on, I don't even know. I'd say no one's like, I guess the most influential people for us in CR, for me at least, is just our teammates, because we work together every day.
Early on, I think Asopa was pretty influential.
Asopa made really good content. I was on several teams with him. He was cool. I didn't really have any. I guess Orange Juice. Not that I looked up to him as a player, but I watched all his videos when I was first becoming a Clash Royale player to like understand the interactions. Yeah. And then I watched TWA a little bit to see what other pros would do, but I was in it relatively early. And then just in real life, I don't really have like anyone I look up to that's like a celebrity or something. I mean, I have favorite teams and different sports and stuff, but. I don't. Sometimes it's kind of unhealthy. My parents are cool.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
I look up to my parents.
I have really good parents.
I'll say my family too.
Yeah. I don't. No celebrities or anything though. Favorite type of potato-made food? Baked potato for me. Baked potato and mashed potatoes are my favorite.
That's rough, to be honest. I would have to say potato chips probably.
Chips.
Chips. Okay. I like chips too.
Outnumbered. My
favorite Dutch Clash Royale player. I feel like that's a loaded question. Mitcha asked that, by the way. I don't know. I like him, Surge. Who are the other?
Bob the Rock. Way back.
Oh yeah.
Who are? Dion's Netherlands.
Dion,
too, right?
Yeah,
Dion. All of them are cool. Yeah. No favorite.
My boy.
I don't play much Smash, but one of our complexity guys asked
Jigglypuff.
Our favorite Smash game.
Jigglypuff.
I like Jigglypuff too, actually. I'll say that's my favorite.
My favorite Smash depends what Smash, obviously.
Oh my god.
But Melee, it's got to be Fox.
Yeah. Okay. Scott Ford, also from Complexity, asked California or Texas. I grew up in Texas and then I went to college and now we're in LA, so I've been to California. I like both. Probably Texas just because I'm from there.
California.
Yeah.
100%. Texas is too damn hot.
that's true.
That's why
I love both.
Yeah.
There's no like dislike. I don't like traffic in LA. I'm the one driving us everywhere because I have a truck here. So I dislike that. But I like both. I like both a lot. They have different foods. I like it both. Yeah. You haven't been to Texas, have you? South by Southwest. Yeah. We were in Austin.
Just like
Austin's very different from like the Dallas area, but Austin's cool too. Which one do you like better?
Here.
California. Yeah. Sean Doe, also Complexity, asked, "What is it like working and representing Complexity in the CRL?" Complexity is definitely awesome. They gave us like all the resources we need, and then also they got Matt, so they got someone that knew what they were doing, and early on in CRL, and they were really focused on winning. Yeah, I mean, a team that wants to win, that's all I wanted. So
Yeah,
it's really good. And they brought me on early and they let me like get really good teammates instead of some of the other teams that offered me specifically were like no promises on your teammates. But Complexity with Matt, we were like, we're gonna get who we would think will win, and we got this team, and I'm really happy with it. Wouldn't rather have anyone else. Oh.
Tearing up.
That's good, I guess. Someone asked, Jacob CR, or Jacob Smith, whatever, asked, how do you keep yourself focused after a loss to come back and win like a best of 3? I don't know, just like forgetting the last game. You have to keep in mind what your opponent plays, but forgetting the last game and then just playing to win again. And then immediately starting the next game and focusing on what their deck is this game. And yeah, just forgetting, having a short memory.
Yeah.
Same in every like competitive, even on like ladder and stuff. You just have to focus on your next match at hand.
Your next game or whatever is just a whole new ball field. There's like you don't have to worry about the past. You just move on.
Exact. I had that problem at the beginning of the season, and well, now I know if I lose or something, I still have like Coltown, Razzer, or like any teammate behind me. So
yeah. Helps having amazing teammates. That makes it a lot easier. And CRL format specifically. Someone else asked, Sam JP asked, what is the best type of potato? We already answered that, but he said also as King Potato, you eat potatoes, do you find it hard to deal with your cannibalism?
That's a good question.
How
Are you a cannibal?
I'm going to defer. I'm not going to answer that one. Next question. Fast forward 1 year and it's CRL Season 2. Let's say Cole disbanded. This is Dag year. But you've been given the opportunity to create your own CRL team. I mean, I've kind of already done that. I got on early on, and then Matt and I came up with the team. So I mean, we're not gonna disband. If anything, we're gonna win. So
we're a family.
We're not disbanding, and we're gonna be around. So I'm not worried about that. And then I already got the best team I want. And he said he just set the parameters that I can't pick my own teammates, but I'm not gonna answer because I don't like envisioning that scenario, to be honest. You train a lot in the form of practicing new decks at the team house. Yeah, we practice together. New decks and everything. That was Tilt God. Someone asked for like Royale Roundtable back. I'm gonna try to do that maybe soon. Have you guys seen that before? It was like I did like a podcast every now and then where I just have different pros.
Oh yeah.
We could get like
that would
guys.
be fun.
That would be fun.
For SLO, people do that like in Spanish.
Yeah. Like Koji-san, right? Yeah.
That would be fun.
We should do it. We should do it and just talk
like
about
beef, had like a lot of stuff in
it.
That would
I'm
be
gonna try to avoid being a drama creator. I'm gonna get in trouble if I do that.
Salseo fiesta party.
But yeah, possibly yeah. For CRL specifically, I could do that. I thought someone else was gonna do it for NA, but I guess they never did. What's the worst thing that happened to you since CRL started in terms of incidents between players?
Just Chachi.
No, we get along really well, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that actually.
I would cut that question.
I'm gonna leave the part where I say I'm just gonna say I'm gonna cut that, and then they're gonna be like, oh, what did he say? We'll never know. Nothing really. We got along well. Okay. No, we get along well. Yeah. I already said that kind of, so I'll edit that later. What teams do you think are going to be in the playoffs, NA and EU? I'll answer first, I guess. Well, obviously, I'm going to put myself. NA and EU both have. Well,
wow.
I'm
sorry.
I mean complexity, Jesus. I don't know. I mean, NA, like Cloud9 is obviously looking really strong. I mean, we can obviously just look at the standings after the season's almost halfway through and kind of guess. So it's a little bit less effective of a question, I guess. But I don't know. Cloud9 looks really good. Tribe as well. Tribe. Immortals, TSM. All those teams are like on the verge. Not to say the other ones aren't, but they're like at a disadvantage because they started off weaker. Yeah. But I mean, there's really no weak teams in NA. And then for EU, I mean, just Queso obviously already like on.
For me, I like Queso,
Liquid,
G2
Liquid,
G2 and Liquid, yeah.
And I don't know who else.
SK.
SK
Allegiance, probably. Those are like the top 5, but the other teams can fight for it as
like
well.
Fnatic
Fnatic is close.
If
Yeah.
they get
Dignitas, we didn't say Dignitas.
Oh, yeah, Dig.
But Dignitas is
Oh,
at the
yeah.
top of the
Dig is
standings
at the top,
right
I
now.
guess.
Yeah,
They're, I think EU is just really close.
They're all
together.
both regions don't really have. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, the people who've done worse would be the weak teams, but I don't. Any team can take a game off of
Yeah.
anyone.
My boy J. Pelon, JP.
Oh, GP. He has yellow hair.
Yeah, and he's pelon.
Dude, he's doing so well.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing really well for Dig. When you win a battle, what do you feel? Depends on what battle. If it's ladder, if it's like low, if it's like early in the GC or something, nothing. I just moved to the
Right.
next match. I don't know if it's like a competitive match though. Obviously, we're super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yell.
Yeah,
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 let's go.
definitely lots of yelling.
Vamos!
Let's go, or vamos.
Double fireball comes out. The cycle is kind to complexity, and Colton and Razzer, oh my gosh, can it ever end?
Yeah, like any of that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Excitement and happiness and relief.
Yeah, relief is a huge.
Because I mean, we
thing,
prepare
yeah.
for like an opponent for like 2 days up to a week or whatever, and then we're all like, when you win, you feel really hyped up because you worked for it. Yeah, it feels bad to lose, of course.
Yeah.
What state do you think the meta will set into with Giant Goblin? And what is the ideal meta? I don't really have an ideal meta. I just adapt. I mean, that's what we have to do
Yeah.
as a pro. So I don't really like think about that question too much.
I feel like this meta is pretty good though. Like everything's kind of viable. Golem's kind of viable. Graveyard's kind of viable. 3M's viable. Like
The only meta I've ever truly hated is heal.
yeah.
When heal was good.
But like right now, I feel like everything is viable. So it's
Yeah.
it's a good meta right now.
And then Till God also asked, when am I going to stream again? That was Nicholas that asked that. Sorry if I missed the names. They'll be included below. You guys will see it anyway. How do you feel that the current CRL format is good or needs improvement? I kind of like the format they'll have for playoffs, there being 5 games. I mean, in the 1v1 set and the 2v2 set. I wish specifies, but then it gets too long. I don't mind the format.
I like China format too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
China
it's
format's
longer.
good.
It's longer,
Yeah.
but I understand why it's
Yeah.
not China format. China format is ideal, I think, because everyone gets a
Yeah.
1v1, you get a 2v2, and you get a
Yeah.
game battle.
Also for the people who's watching, is way more better. To
Yeah,
watch,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Full
I
match.
guess it is longer though.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I don't-
sometimes
I
like they don't
understand.
have time.
Either
to
way.
yeah,
watch
like
it.
an hour.
China format's awesome. It's the playoff format. So
Yeah, I like our current format and the China one. I
Yeah.
feel like they're both really
I
good.
don't mind the current format. Though.
I
Like,
also-
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I also do like the 2v2 part of it.
Do you think the developing 2v2 meta will cause issues for Supercell? I feel like they're going to have balancing issues. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think 2v2 is more balanced than 1v1
Yeah.
because you have so many cards that it's spread out. Yeah, I think it's balanced. I don't think 2v2 is an issue.
Yeah,
And you can't really separate balance because that'd be really confusing.
So I mean, the way you have to
In my
think about it is you just have you.
Different cards
It's
are
yeah.
strong.
You also like you have a teammate, so you have to work on communication and who's defending what. And I feel like that requires a lot of skill and concentration.
Yeah, I think communication is more important than your deck in 2v2. Counters are also much less, like, I don't really
Yeah.
think you can get countered unless you're running something that's, like, redundant. Your deck should always have a lot of coverage, so you can win almost any matchup in 2v2
Yeah.
if you're really good at it. Yeah. And then someone asked if we'll do, like, a house tour. I think we filmed one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Complexity channel,
Yeah, it
it'll
will
be
be
going.
soon.
Yeah. So
With Adrian.
look out for that. I am YRP. What would you eat if all potatoes are gone? We actually don't have any potatoes here. And I don't like cooking, but I like potato foods.
Takis.
Yeah, Takis. Okay, yeah, I'll eat Takis and other
Takis
things.
and tacos. That's all Adrian needs.
Any plans of coming to Brazil someday? The Clash Royale scene here is growing very fast. I mean, I would love to if they had a tournament there.
Me, I've been there like for 3 months for
Yeah.
CCGS,
Yeah.
and I love it. I love Brazil and all the people there. So
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
There's so many good Brazilian players.
yeah,
like
also
like
there's
Serge, Lucas.
a lot of
Yeah,
people, and
they win
also a lot
national
of
events.
competitions like ESL is there and
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah, their scene's awesome. I'd
It's
love to
a-
visit sometime for a tournament.
yeah, it's a great place to have a Clash Royale scene.
Yeah.
That was Mastola. Oh, for like, but someone Tesco asked if you had to commit to one single deck as a budget player for both ladder and challenges. Well, I mean, you don't have to commit to a deck for challenges. I feel like you can get decks every deck in tournament standard within like
Yeah.
a few months. But for ladder, probably Hawk Cycle.
That's what I was either like
2.6 or
2.6.
Hog or Mortar is like the easiest win conditions to max for ladder, I would say.
And there's a lot of resources. Like CWA has a bunch of videos on Hog Cycle. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Tag as well, I believe. I've made a couple. It's really easy to learn it if you're dedicated and watching YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, you can watch that.
Yeah.
What other games do we enjoy besides Clash Royale? We're playing and watching, and that is Raisin Rack or Carnizar. I mean, Fortnite is fun, I guess, but I really only play Clash Royale. I don't I'll play other stuff for fun sometimes, but I guess Fortnite is what I play in my free time sometimes. And there's like games on Steam I alternate and play with my old high school friends every now and then, but that's mainly it.
Same.
I suck at Fortnite.
I know you do, but what is your other favorite game besides
I
Clash?
used to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's a card game.
Well, it's for mobile.
Oh, really?
Is
Yes.
it?
Okay.
Yes.
I remember that was popular. You're shaking.
I'm sorry.
Modern Combat is a shooting game.
Oh,
I used to play that a lot,
Really?
actually. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, that I thought he said Mortal Kombat. Never mind.
No, Modern
It's a fighting
Combat. I
game.
used to play that all the
we
time.
can play.
Yeah. Oh,
I've never played that. I played like League of Legends and stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. We played a game like the other day and Chachi fed, but I did well.
Also,
but,
fight games like Dragon Ball and Naruto.
Yeah.
I played stuff like that
like
for
those.
fun.
I
haven't
played
in
like
a long time.
Fort, Dota,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Smash
I
Bros.
mean, League for
really
me and
liked.
Dota for you, and then Smash. Yeah,
Yes.
we played that before, but now we don't really have the time, which I'm fine with that. I like
Yeah.
Clash Royale. Blue Wolf asks, "What do you plan on doing after your CR career? Will you continue in the esports scene?" I mean, yeah, I'll have a YouTube and stuff, so social media. Otherwise, I would do college maybe, but
Yeah.
I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon.
Same.
I think it'll be around for a while, to be honest. Yeah.
If needed, I'll go back to college,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, me too.
I'll play as long as I can.
Yeah.
I look sexy with glasses.
Alright, what is this one? Adar Shrivastava. I don't know. Sorry if I mispronounced that. What do your parents think about your career? I mean, for most of the parents, gaming is just recreational, nothing more than a waste of time. I mean, yeah, they think that originally, and then you start
Yeah.
making money.
Yeah, that was saying, my parents were like, "Oh, you're on games a lot, but I mean, you're doing fine in school." But now
Same.
my parents are like super.
My parents are also
supportive.
super supportive.
So they're just like,
Also,
go for it.
My
Yeah.
mom and my sister too. Since I start playing, they are always here.
Yeah.
If I had parents, I mean, once I started making money, I probably would have done it if my parents wouldn't let me. But I'm like very in a good relationship with my parents, so have a good relationship with them. So they were cool about it, and they're very supportive, and they watch all our matches.
Same.
Paula,
Paula.
okay. Adrian's friend as well, and Razzer's, and mine now, I guess. If you were asked to create a new card for CR, what would it look like? Would it be a troop, a spell, a building? How much elixir would it cost? You guys go first.
I can. I would add a legendary building. I think because like they don't have one yet, and I would put it kind of put it 6 elixir because we already have 5, a 3, and a 7. So I would put it 6 because I don't think any building is 6 elixir. So a 6 elixir legendary building that does something. I don't know. That's as far as my thought is.
Tagging on that thought, I would like the idea of a card that you have after you play it, you have some kind of control over it. So like, and it's weird because Clash Royale, every card once you release it does its own thing. But I would like the idea of like a legendary card, maybe even a building that like maybe it's a building that like has a very small like attack and it has like a cooldown and you have to aim it yourself or something like that. I think it'd be really cool to
That
have
could be
to
kinda cool.
control a unit.
Yeah.
It adds more micro.
Yeah. The problem with that is like you could kite other troops really easily.
Well, if it's a building that doesn't move, you're not kiting it.
That's true.
That's what I was thinking.
So
is
it's
like,
more of like a skill shot.
Yeah. It's like a skill shot in like League or Dota or something.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Was it'd be really cool to have it, and make it like if you're not quick or if you're not like if you don't aim well, make it punish you like it's bad.
Yeah.
But if you're super like good at using it, then that'd be good or something. Something like that would be really cool.
That
in my
would be
opinion.
cool.
Me, a 4 elixir monkey. I would like to see a monkey in the game.
Like just replace the barbarian barrel with monkeys in a barrel.
Yeah, dude, that would actually be so
And a
good.
banana instead of barrel. A monkey.
No, the monkey is in a barrel is like a saying.
It's like
okay.
it's like a.
Oh, it's like a game, isn't
A
it?
monkey.
Yeah.
I want them.
Oh my god.
I do like monkeys.
They just like climb on top of enemy troops and slow them down. And, like,
That would actually be
pull
so
them
cool.
down.
Yeah. It's like slowing them down, pulling them back.
Exactly.
Blue Dragon asks, "Do you enjoy your career? Do you ever think if you didn't come to know the game or didn't find out what you're good at, your life would be completely different?" Definitely would be completely different because I was in college.
It would be different.
I would be.
Yeah.
I would be losing a lot more sleep.
Yeah. I
Um,
would be in school.
I would be more. Actually, that's not even true. I would be more stressed because I'm plenty stressed when we're like having matches every week. But it's a good stress. It's not.
Yeah. It's a fun
school
stress.
stress is less fun. I'm gonna wish I had my degree when I'm the age that I should have it. But no, I enjoy it. Everything Clash Royale related, and it's like a dream job. So, and it's not easy, but it's a challenge that I love. So. Yeah, and so you said like, would you have a stress-free life? I will say this is very stressful. Like, get nervous stomachs and stuff when you wake up before on game days. You can't eat. But we do a good job of like getting focused and listening to music and getting hyped up and stuff. But I mean, it's like 1 to 2 times a week you're on edge, and it's some people handle it badly, but I kind of like it in a weird, sick way. I mean, that's what it means to be a competitor. So I mean, I like it. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I definitely love this career, so I wouldn't have it another way. And then Zigzag asks, favorite team bonding moment.
When we take the podium.
Oh, when we knocked over the podium. That I think our post game celebrations is some
Those
of
are fun.
the best team bonding.
Yeah, we have fun with those and thinking about them.
Yeah.
And then we've eaten Korean barbecue together and gone to the Santa Monica Pier and Venice Beach together. Those are all really, really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always having a good time together. Clean Cut Yards, which is, I think it's my tennis coach. It's my former tennis coach when I was in Texas, and he asked, do I wash my truck's wheels anymore? I lived down like a dirt road, so they always got dusty, and I just didn't clean them because they would get dirty again. I don't have to. I did it one time, and now I haven't had to. Now they're starting to get dirty again, but I probably won't going to wash them regardless. So yeah. Maddie asked, kind of a question we've already answered, but like if you had to choose your own team, which I mean we kind of already did. I have the best team I could ask for, and then everyone speaking the same language. It's definitely for 2v2. It's important that everyone speaks the same language. It's very important. Communication, 100%. So it's good that we speak the same language. And Adrian could, if he liked 2v2, play with 2v2 as well, because he speaks English well enough. But
No, baby. Of course.
What's Baller asked, what's life like around the team house? There's more questions than I thought. And how much do you guys practice together? We practice every day.
Yeah.
Basically like a full-time job. Around the team house, I mean, we wake up, we practice, we eat, we practice. It's very different kinds of practice that I can't go into detail on. But it's diversified enough that we don't get bored. And then on the weekends especially, we'll go out and eat, or we'll swim, or we'll go to the ocean or something. So that's been good. It's good that we get to go out and do stuff. But it's really easy with this team because we don't have any issues. Yeah.
Watch his videos and you will learn how to call people.
Oh my god. There's the coaches and the analysts and how important they're to team success. We can't say too much about that because it is kind of private, secret. But the coaches is like, the coaches give you, I mean, it's in the title, but like coaches, especially Matt, helps us organize practices, make sure we're on schedule, and then organizes their thoughts and then other stuff.
Yeah.
And then the analysts analyze opponents' gameplay and helps us prepare.
So make us feel like more prepared.
Yeah,
they
like,
help us prepare.
like coaches and analysts are like, they just help you. Like, you're obviously a skilled player, but they just like put you on a path to success, basically. So they just help you. It's
every game, every esport. There's always players that are like, oh, we don't need coaches, we're great. Which is true. The players do know best in a lot of ways, but there's a reason every esport and everything, every esport and every normal sport has coaches and has analysts.
They just put you on the right path, basically.
You need the structure and the assistance that they can provide to allow you to be the best, and I think that's been proven because we have an amazing team of those.
A good team needs a good staff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And ours is great. HMed asks, since all eyes are on you now, being first to 5-0 or undefeated in NA, is it a confidence boost or do you feel more pressure? It's both, I think.
It's both, yeah.
I mean, you can't be overconfident. Like, your record isn't, and we've said this, and this is copying Matt, but like your record doesn't help you.
Yeah.
It sure in the end, like it'll help in the standings, but it doesn't help us win. If anything, it just puts a bigger target on our back.
Yeah.
So.
Like I feel like it is nice to be 5-0, and it is kind of a relief, but there is a pressure of losing, like our first loss and how we're gonna handle it, and
Yeah.
it's just it's a little more pressure, I guess, but it's also a confidence boost. So
Yeah.
it's kind of both.
It's the reward after the matches is the best part. Like
Yeah.
knowing that we did the right things and we prepared the right way and we executed properly. Those are the best things. But I mean, we'll start bragging when everything's said and done.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just a mentality we have in general is that you don't want to be overconfident because that's how you lose. And that's how you become middle of the pack instead of like undefeated. So, and yeah, it does add a little bit of pressure, but it's pressure that we all like, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about it. Gaming 101, Mr. Berger asked, I'm a huge fan of the new level system. What's your take on it? It's weird at first, but I really like it. It's gonna be better for new players.
Yeah,
you can
I like my brother who's never played the game before. When we watched my first match together, he literally asked, why do they have different numbers above their head and what does it mean? And if you really think about it, it means absolutely nothing at tourney standard. So I think it's good because it just shows that everything's on the same level, and it's easier for new players to recognize how good or like how different their card levels. Because like a level 4 legendary could seem worse because it's not as high a level, but it's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Brian asked, is it true that you like Adrian Piedra?
Yes, but I don't let him.
Oh, okay.
No, because
So you're declaring that I like you, but you don't like me.
you need to pay.
I need to pay. Oh my god. We're not gonna elaborate on that thought.
Oh.
No, Adrian's great. Al Arafat asks, is Matt a good manager? He's very good at his job, yes. He does great. He's very intense, but he does a good job. Robert Herring asks, what's your thoughts about when considering deck composition for CRL? Surely not all opponents will be running average decks. I mean, comfort is the things that factor into it are comfort, what you think your opponent will run / their deck pool, and you just have to find like a happy medium in there. Like, what do you think you're good at? You don't want to run a deck you're bad at and trying to counter your opponent. You don't want to completely try to counter them by guessing the matchup because many pros play between 5 to like 10 decks, if not more.
If not more, yeah.
So yeah, finding the right balance of that is hard, and we do our best, and every pro does their best to consistently find that.
Also, if you already practice the matchup and looks
That
like
helps.
a tough matchup, but you know like when you can beat him,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine if you can go if it's your
Yeah,
comfort deck.
Yeah, sometimes comfort's better than matchup advantage necessarily. So yeah, and that's about it for all the questions. Thank you guys for sending those. If you like this, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, that stuff. Check out Razzer and Adrian. Adrian has a YouTube, and Razzer has a Twitch that he never streams on, same as me. And they both have Twitter. I'll link those.
Yeah.
So our team is great. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And peace.
Adios.
Adios.